You gotta keep it open for us, okay? No, it's not open. That's why I had to stop.
And next time we should have you move it, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Are you for real?
Yeah, homie, I'm for real, dog. I'm for real, homie. That's my word, I'm for real. You get that fucking room with humanity, homie. Humanity gets that room backwards, okay? I'm for real.
I'm rude.
Okay.
It's a public street.
You're switching up, hold it.
No, it's a public.
I know, but
is this public?
Clear it the fuck away.
Did I say that? I said you need to keep it clear so everyone can use it.
You need to keep it clear. I'm a military man. If I talk in fucking proper fucking language, I'm still disrespecting.
I don't understand what that was.
Don't you understand? I believe in a higher source of power. If I feel your energy disrespecting me, I'm gonna attack you.
What?
Get the fuck out of here. What? Get the fuck out of here, you chump.
Hey, this is a public street. If you guys could stay, I could stay, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
You do that, doggy?
What?
You'll mock me like that?
No, I mean, it's a public street.
You'll mock me like that, though, bro? Oh, please go. I'm asking you humbly. Please go.
And it's a public street.
First sergeant, bro, for the military.
Uh-huh.
I'm over here, bro, because I just got dishumbled by my wife and my fucking children from calling them a wetback. I will destroy you and get away with everything. Go. I'm telling you.
But now,
as an intelligent man, go.
you can.
Okay? Look how I'm fucking flaring up, and I told you. I'm intelligent, okay? Did I speak to you properly? I just told you.
Didn't I do
You're
that?
mocking me, and if you mock me, I'm gonna fucking give it to you.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Giving all praise to my Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kahagradash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders everywhere. Peace and many salutations to Yakyam that's toiling in his truth. I found this interaction very interesting, especially in the times that we are in. You know, you got a lot of people out there that's losing everything. And of course, it's behind that female, behind the hater, doing some hoe shit to that man. You know what I'm saying? So-called Latina woman. So that man out there on the streets, and the guy coming through, he really ain't saying nothing wrong. He's like, hey man, just keep it clean for us coming through. Because it was dangerous him coming, he had to slow down. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, old boy felt disrespected. It became, basically a fight of egos. And I thought to myself as I watched this about 3 or 4 times, you're going to see more encounters like this. A lot of people are going to lose it when they lose everything. And Big Dog, that lost, his family, he's ready to go to war. He's ready to take it there. There's going to be a lot more people that's going to be willing to take it there to that next level, especially in times that we coming in. It don't take much. It don't take much. And that interaction, was an illustration for me of the times that we coming in. The love of many is going to wax cold. People are going to be willing to get down and dirty, do some dark things, as things get, more dire here. That word dire just means extreme. You know what I'm saying? A situation that's extreme, you know what I'm saying? And as the economy worsens, when you can't feed yourself, or you have a family you can't feed them, as a man, when you're already upset and stressed, and so you are looking for scenarios in which you can't control. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, this aspect of my life is messed up. I could control you and how you talk to me. I could control, whether or not I go on this motherfucker and knock this motherfucker out and take his money. Excuse my language, but we coming in at a time and take him for everything that he has. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are going to go psycho. you know what I'm saying, a lot of people are gonna start losing it. So, you know, I took that, for myself, like shit, man. Let me be circumspect of how I handle these people out here, man, because things could go left real quickly. Okay, so let's get to some scriptures. Let's get to some scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's read this. It's Matthew 24, start at verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that man exemplified that. The man that was ready to go there, he exemplified that. And imagine more people out there like that. War veterans, you know what I'm saying? That tough break, female problems. And you just talk there are a lot of people who are homeless. I remember the elder Yashwama said this years ago. You talk to him, it's behind that woman, bro. There's gonna be a lot of women that's going to really get judged in these latter days, especially as things become more and more difficult to obtain, more strained. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very difficult. You know what I'm saying? To feed yourself, and women in a very selfish mindset, man. They're gonna get caught out bad, man. And more we start to hear about um, females losing their life because these guys are becoming unhinged with this prophecy, and it's only going to magnify, especially as this kind of economy weakens. Okay, so it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Let's look up this word, wax cold. I mean, what I'm saying, just for edification, because that's exactly what's going down. Was it 13? Let's see, just read this right here. Let's see. I need that. All right, read up. Yeah, shall wax cold. That word or that phrase there goes into psycho. The love of me. People about to go psycho right here, bro. To breathe, blow, cool by blowing. To be made or growl or grow cool or cold. Metaphor of waning love. You know what I'm saying? So people are about to lose their shit. Right? And it's crazy how the homeboy was just breathing all hard, trying to calm himself down. That's a trait of somebody who's going psycho. Okay, somebody who's ready to lose it, man. And he's ready to take it there, bro. Look at that dude that, what I'm saying, kind of backed down, that was on that bike, you know, because, the dude wasn't doing nothing wrong. He didn't say nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying? But homeboy was being a bit condescending. At the same time, he was a grown man. He wasn't gonna let nobody just talk to him crazy, or in layman terms, hoe him or punk him. So I understand the dude's, on a bike sentiment. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was good that he made that decision just to move on, because it could have got bad for him real quick. Real quick. And that's gonna be a scenario for a lot of people who choose to walk away and to be adults about a situation. They're gonna win. Conversely, versus somebody who sit there and want to argue and be petty, he might not make it. So let's go back to the scriptures. It's Matthew 24:12-13. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right? Knowing what time that you're living in. You know what I'm saying? Being circumspect. Understanding, like, say, you could get your issue out here, man. You could get your issue out here. The scriptures say not to travel with a bold fellow. You know what I'm saying? When we out there, on the highways and byways when we're with the icon. We're not tough guys, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why more and more, you know, it's being preached just to be circumspect and just go to the crib. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you want to hang out, you want to go to this bar, you want to toss up. Sometimes it's best to just go to the crib because these people out here got spirits on them. And Jake, Judah, in particular Judah, are target. Let me refine that. Jake is our targets now. People are looking at so-called Negro Latinos and natives as the problem. Especially Esau Edom. Esau Edom saying he's tired of white guilt. So you already know that he's willing to take it there. Let's go to the next. 2 Timothy 3, 1-5. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own self, being selfish, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce. See that homeboy was fierce, man. Homeboy was fierce, man. He ready to go there too. The sergeant too. Ain't no telling how many tours that man been on and what that man has seen out there, man. When you out there in war, I can only imagine you gotta take your mind to that next level, and be numb about a lot of things about unaliving people. So that man had a fierce countenance on him, man. Despised of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, and he was prideful too. Lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, for such turn away. And you see that even in that guy, he acknowledged there was a higher power, but he acknowledged that he was being humble. He acknowledged that there's a higher power, but he acknowledged the power of the higher power to understand. To understand and say, you gotta humble yourself down. So let's say, stay out the way, Akyam. It's a quick one. Shalom.